Just for a little while. Come on, Skip. Let's take them in. I feel bad. Well, what's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and it may not look like much, but it is cold this morning. We had a big cold front come through last night, and most of the country's covered in snow. Not here. But anyways, last night, when we got home from church last night, it was Wednesday night, and I came out and I looked, and Skip, our little black doe, was really close to having babies. She was looking very kitty. So this morning, you know, cold front comes through. It wasn't near as cold last night. That's how it goes. Come out, drop the kids off to school early. Let's go check on Skip. Oh man, I just missed it. I literally just dropped the kids off from school, or at school, and walked out here to check and see if Skip was doing her thing. And when I say I just missed it, I missed it by less than a minute, probably. There, stop, buddy, stop. Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute. Yes? Man, I have been on baby watch with Skip for days. Look at her shivering. You got to get that other baby warmed up and cleaned off, Skip. Well, I tried to pull off a little bit more hay off of my round bale here. Hey! Holy moly, no! No! I don't know if you guys just saw that, but that baby just went flying. You all right? You all right? Here, stay over here with Mom. That was a jerk move right there. Holy cow. So, Skip is, she hasn't stood up since she had that baby, but she's about got the first one dry. The second one's dried pretty well. Getting them cleaned up. I'm kind of curious. She may have triplets too. Anyways, what I was saying before is I pulled off a bunch more hay to kind of build up a wind block for Skip and her babies here. It is about 20, 22 degrees, something like that this morning. It's pretty chilly. So as long as she can get these guys dried off, they'll be just fine. They're already trying to nurse, but I'm guessing Skip's probably going to have another one. She hasn't stood up at all, which is kind of unusual, but I'm going to keep an eye on her. She's shivering pretty good this morning. I don't know if you guys can see it. So we may have to help get these guys warmed up if she doesn't stand up and get them nursing pretty quick. All right, Skip's up. The babies are getting scattered. And the other goats were wanting to eat the fresh hay that I pulled off because, you know, it doesn't make any sense to eat it over there. We're going to have another one, Skip? So typically that's the pig's bed right there. That's where Pepper likes to make her bed to sleep. So I think she's trying to claim a new spot over here. It is cold this morning. I'm not kidding. It's not like the coldest temperatures we've had all year or anything, but with about a 15-mile-an-hour north wind and 22, 23 degrees, it's pretty chilly out here. Look at that little baby. Thinks that the show heifer's his mama over there. You're going the wrong way, buddy. We got to get it back over to Skip, don't we, Bear? Got to get that baby back to its mama. Here. You're going the wrong way. Got one trying to nurse. Whoop. So I figure while we're here, we might as well check on the rest of the babies. Big gray goat. There's two of hers. And there's Spot, but her babies are, they're all sleeping. So here's why I use these dog houses. Check this out. That's the best way for those little babies to stay warm. Warm and protected. All bundled up together. You're doing a good job, Skip. Get them dried off. They're both trying to nurse, trying to figure out the world. Chickens are over here on cleanup duty. That's kind of gross, but every time I turn around, there's 2 or 3 chickens after the afterbirth. Well, part of the afterbirth. She's still got to pass part of it, but she may be done. She may only have 2. Look at that. You better be nice, Maggie. Well, Lambert and I believe it's probably safe to say that Skip's probably finished having babies. It's been about 20 minutes or so since I got home, so at least 20 to 25 minutes since she had the last one. So it's possible she may have a third. Bear, buddy. Okay, Lambert was wanting the attention. Now Bear. So I think I'm gonna go in the house and warm up. I'm literally out here in a pair of sweats. Like I said, I just took the kids to school, and I always stop by the barn multiple times a day. So as soon as I got home, I come down here to check to see if anyone had babies during the night. Like I said, cleanup duty. Pig and chickens over here on cleanup duty. So Skip has had twins. Not sure what they are yet. I'm gonna let her take care of them, do her thing, and leave Bear in charge to supervise. Keep some babies warm down here because it is cold, and I'm gonna go to the house and warm up. How are you all doing this morning? Laney Joe's still the one cow that likes to come in here, but she does have her calf with her now. I don't know if you guys can see him hiding back there. All the alpacas are in here out of the wind this morning. The donkeys were in here when I first came down here. They've since gone out to mill around somewhere else. It got too crowded in here for them, I guess. All right, it's about 9:30, so it's been about an hour or so. Let's go check on Skip and the babies again. See how they're doing. Skip, still just 2 babies, huh? Yeah? That one looks a little cold. Do we need to let y'all go in the barn for just a little while? Is that what I need to do? Because we don't want to lose a baby to the cold. And this little guy sure is shivering. Guy or girl, I'm not sure. Oh, Skip's shivering too. Come here. Let's go. Let's go where it's a little warmer. I don't want to lose you. Just for a little while. Come on, Skip. Let's take them in. I feel bad. Here. Stand up. Oh. Hang on. I'll get Mom. Hey. Whoa. Skip. Come on. Let's go. Turn the other way. Go. Go. Look to the right. There's your babies. Come on. You hear them. You're letting all my heat out of my shop. Come on. Go. Go. Well, I don't exactly have the best setup in my shop for a kidding pen or a kidding stall. Maybe something in the future, just for days like this when it's, 20 degrees. This one's doing just fine. This one here's a little cold, but I turned the heat up in the shop, so it's about, it's probably about 55 degrees in here right now, so a lot warmer than the 25 outside. But I'm gonna use a towel and probably help her dry this little baby off a little bit. It's pretty chilly. The other one seems to be doing much better. I've got some bounce back, or basically a quick start booster energy supplement for kid goats, so we may get a little bit of that in its belly because it's pretty cold. Well, I got a heat lamp on Houston's tortoise. You guys haven't seen him in a while. He stays nice and toasty under that heat lamp, but I think I've got another heat lamp in here somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and put a heat lamp over that baby, or those babies, and help keep them warm. Yeah, there's a lamp right there. I've got a bulb. That'll warm this little baby up real quick. Got a heat lamp on that one. That one's over there trying to nurse. And I think I'm gonna run up to the house, change clothes, get into some actual work clothes and out of my sweats. And I did give this little baby about 3 cc's of what's called Nutri-Drench, and that'll kind of help boost him and get him up going, or her. I haven't even looked to see if they're boys or girls yet, but I can't just leave this hanging out like that and skip in the barn or in the shop. So I'm gonna run up the house, change clothes. Like I said, I do have the heater cranked up. It's pretty warm in here now. It's about 60 degrees, so it is much better than being outside. And hopefully Skip doesn't, whoa! Still a little wobbly, but anyways, hopefully Skip doesn't try to get into all the feed and everything. I'm gonna give her a little bit of grain and let her take care of her babies while this one is under the heat lamp. Oh yeah, he's already warm to the touch from that heat lamp. All right, Skip. There you go. I'll be back in a few minutes. You warming up? We need to rotate you with the heat. Stand up, little one. Come on. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna have to get some colostrum in you, or you're not gonna make it. Oh! So clearly this little baby's struggling, and the other one is nursing. Skip's doing a good job as a mom. Now I know I've preached that I want my kid goats born outside on pasture. I want the mom to take care of them. I don't do kidding stalls and all that. Oop, she's passing her afterbirth right now. It's kind of gross. But things happen. It is 25 degrees outside. Now I did notice when I first came down here this morning, when I found them, I said that one baby was just born. Well, it was just laying there still, which is not a good sign. Usually when they are born, as soon as they're born, the mom starts licking them clean. Skip was just laying there. She didn't turn around and start taking care of it. I moved it up in front of her. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to hand milk a little bit of colostrum out of her and get a syringe and try to hand feed this baby a little bit of colostrum. If we can get some colostrum in its belly, get it moving, it'll make a world of difference. Colostrum is like a magical thing for animals like this. All right, Skip, you're gonna have to work with me on this a little bit. This is gonna be teamwork, okay? All right, the first milk that comes out of a new mom has what's called colostrum in it. Now, this syringe is what I use to give him that Nutri-Drench. So it's kind of a thick brown syrupy stuff. Look at that. The baby stood up and got closer to the heat. So let's see. I'm curious. This is a girl. Let's get a little bit of this in you. Nah, easy. You need to nurse. Suction. You gotta learn the suction. I don't want you to aspirate. Gotta get some work done, but I can't help but want to sit out here and babysit. Now Skip's laid down. Skip's completely blocking the heat lamp from the baby, so let's go move the baby. Skip, you're hogging all the heat. What are you doing? How are you feeling? Is that colostrum helping? Here, get up. Get up, get up. I want to see you nursing. Come on, get up. The heat lamp's for this guy, not for you, Skip. Girl, I said guy. This one is a girl, and then the other one is, hey, this one's a lot bigger. This one's a boy. Yep. All right. So Skip had one girl and one boy. We're gonna move this girl, over here by the heat. Skip, don't be hogging all the heat. Come on. You got a nurse. Come on. There it is. Yeah, that's what we need to see right there. Well, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so these two little baby goats have been in the shop a good portion of the day. They are doing much better right now. Both are moving around and nursing and doing everything they need to be doing. Dude, you're gonna burn your butt. Move your butt off the light bulb. So I think it's about time to sink or swim. They're not gonna stay in the shop, so I'm gonna move everybody back outside. What I may do is just bed Skip and these babies down in the walkway behind, so where I could at least put a heat lamp out there for them for a little while. I don't have anything set up to where it's gonna be an enclosed space, but I'm not gonna leave them in the shop because, as you can see, Skip just gave birth. She's making quite a mess, so I do have a mess to clean up on the floor, and the little baby goats have pooped in a couple places, so it's time to go outside. Okay, slight change of plans. I said I didn't have anything for a wind block. I went ahead, I had a scrap piece of plywood. I'm gonna set it up just kind of as a wind block. I'll put the heat lamp out here so those babies can lay under it, and I put down some wood chips, so at least give them a place. You saw what happened to that little baby earlier. It kind of got thrown in the air, so we're gonna do everything we can to help these little babies. I think they're gonna be just fine now because everyone's nursing, everyone's got warm and dry, and Skip's a good mom. She should be able to take care of them, and I'll keep an eye on them throughout the rest of the day just to make sure. But that little baby right there was struggling this morning, the little girl, and now she's nursing on her own. Well, all right, Skippy Lou, it's on you to take care of them now. So one thing I neglected to do when I put electricity in my shop was to put any outdoor plugs out here. So I do have a heat lamp set up for them, but I have a cord ran through the door. Not the ideal setup, but it works, and it'll get her some much needed warmth for her 2 new babies. They're both doing pretty well. One's obviously much stronger than the other, but the little girl is up. She's nursing, doing everything on her own now. So I think she will be just fine. Everybody else on this chilly morning, or well, it's afternoon now, so everybody else is doing good. Got a few babies out playing. Most of them are still huddled up in their warm beds, but let's see. There's 5 out here this afternoon. No, 6. There's babies all over the place. Spot's still doing a good job taking care of all 4 of hers by herself, which is really good news. One's over here on the rock still, but everybody else is out. So I think we'll call it good there for the day. I got to do all my chores, feed the animals. The cows are hollering at me right now, and it's cold. I'm not dressed appropriately for being outside. It is very nice inside the shop. Adding heat inside the shop, it's nice. I can sit in there and do whatever I need to do and work, and having propane heat in there was something like a dream come true for me, and we finally were able to do that this year. It's crazy, think about it. I built this barn, this entire structure, like what, 6 years ago now. Built it, my brother and I built it ourselves, and it was a shell with a dirt floor, no electricity, no water or anything, and over the years, one thing at a time, a little at a time, we've made it into, oh, there goes my light. Gotta lower my cord. So over the years, a little at a time, we saved up, put concrete floors in, insulation, lights, and this year, heat and air. Because even with spray foam insulation, in the summertime, this shop was almost unbearable. It would be 100 degrees outside and 110 inside. Opening the doors made a huge difference, but I don't have multiple roll-up doors. If I had more than one of these doors, you could open a big bay door on both sides and catch a nice cross breeze. But, well, now, central heat and air. Having heat in here, I don't run the heat a lot. When I'm out here working, I'll bump it up to 60 degrees, which is very comfortable to work in. Otherwise, I just leave it at about 50, which keeps everything in here in good condition. Water lines don't freeze, and Houston's turtle has his little heat lamp over there, his sulcata tortoise. So it's not gonna freeze, it's gonna stay warm. Has everything it needs, and then days like this, when we need to bring a goat in, well, we can bring a goat in, crank up the heat, turn on a heat lamp, and hopefully both babies survive. So anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.